all are doing well. If you're new to the channel, welcome. If you would like to get notified anytime that new reads are being posted, please feel free to hit the bell and subscribe so that you can get those notifications, okay? Also, any likes, shares, or subscribes are definitely helpful to the growth and the prosperity of the channel, okay? This read is going to be for Aries. Aries, it took me quite a minute to get your sign to reveal itself. So, whatever is going on, I will be gentle, I will be gracious, I will be kind because I am love, okay? Also, influencing the cycle of this read is the moon. The moon influences emotions, memories, and monthly changes. It goes through an orbital cycle every 27 days, okay? I'm also seeing some influence from the sun. And Saturn. So I'm seeing that you may have gone through or are learning from a karmic lesson. Saturn goes through an orbital cycle every 30 years, and it influences the experience of karmic lessons, okay? I am seeing that the spirit of true self is seeking security in money or from money. Surrounding that is your account. So you're seeking security within your account, the money that's in your account or something like that. And I'm just seeing that things aren't awkward. Like maybe you thought that things were going to get awkward and they're just not. Or someone thought that things were going to get awkward and they're not. So something about your account, things not getting awkward, and you seeking security from money or in money. I pulled an angel card because I needed some clarity on what that means, right? And the angel card says that there is something better. So maybe this is the overall message that there is something better than money. I don't know if through your journey you've been basing it all on money. You know, only you know if that's what you've been doing. However, that could be you learning a karmic lesson, like you learning that there is something better than just money, okay? Take it as it resonates, and I hope that I'm saying it with grace and it's not like coming out like all judgy and stuff, you know? So let me also explain what I'm seeing. I am seeing that someone dropped the ball in communicating with you, because I'm seeing talking. Talking says interested, awaiting messages, texts, calls, email, and talking more. So you may have an interest in wanting to speak with someone, or someone may have an interest or something like that in wanting to speak with you, though they feel like they've dropped the ball. Or you may feel that way, or this is something that you're meant to grow from, right? Like maybe a seed has been planted in your life in regard to communications for you to grow stronger in your ability to communicate effectively and in a healthy way, okay? That's what I'm seeing. Like maybe the message is that there's something, like there's a better way to say it. There's a better way to communicate. There's a better way to show that you have an interest in someone. So then I'm also seeing the butterfly. With the butterfly, I'm seeing evolution and growth, the next phase of your life, healing your inner child and releasing the past. So what I'm seeing is maybe some, because I see the word growth, that could have some influence with the southwestern wind, and Jupiter may have some influence over the cycle of this read as well. Though Jupiter's energy during the cycle of this read is not as strong as Saturn's energy, for the specific reason that it did show up, and is specifically saying that you're going through whatever it is that you're going through during the cycle of this read, good or bad, because of some type of karmic lesson that you need to learn and grow from. Karmic lessons are not always about, oh, that person is a karmic, oh, this person is a karmic, I'm a karmic, he's a karmic, she's a karmic, we all karmic. You know what I mean? It's not like a blame game. It's more so looking at the situation and asking yourself, well, really first saying thank you, God, for putting me through it and getting me through it, and asking yourself, how is it that you grew from it? Okay. What I'm seeing in reverse, or as a challenge maybe, is the clock. So turning back time. So I'm seeing that time. So you may have felt like you needed more time to do something. You needed more time to get more money, or maybe you felt like you needed time to heal. Okay. So I'm seeing that, like, maybe time is up. Like, there is no more time to waste. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, time is not being wasted if you're valuing and you're learning the lessons from what it is that you're going through. Okay? And that's just what I'm seeing. Because I'm also seeing some other things that have influenced the cycle of this read, and how it may have affected you emotionally, and, you know, the way that you may be moving as you are learning from these karmic lessons. Okay, though, just as a advisory, like, I'm seeing good stuff in your future, so don't worry. Just, the reads are, I'm a time reader, so I read things in the fullness of time so that it can all be clear and transparent. Okay, so in the upright position, I'm seeing the golden mirror. So the golden mirror is about narcissism, love bombing, being self-absorbed, or one-sided. So someone may feel like you were love bombing them, or you may feel like you were love bombed. You may have grown from narcissistic ways, or like grown out of narcissistic ways, and gone through some type of change and transformation. Maybe in those narcissistic ways you were struggling with your communication and being able to communicate effectively with how it is that you're feeling because of childhood wounds that you needed to heal. That is what I'm seeing. And Spirit is kind of saying that there's something better than being a narcissist. There's something better than love bombing. There's something better than being self-absorbed and one-sided, okay? And then I'm also seeing the mirror in reverse. So the mirror talks about you possibly mirroring someone else. You're going through a process of self-reflection, introspection, inner wounds. Okay, so since it's reversed, it has nothing to do with you mirroring someone else. So what I'm saying is the situation did not get awkward because of time and mirrors. Like what I'm saying is that it would have been awkward if you were mirroring someone else, because then you would be going through the experience of being in a relationship with someone that was probably narcissistic or self-absorbed or one-sided, and someone that was having challenges with being able to communicate effectively. So I'm seeing that that's not what's being mirrored to you. Okay. So maybe someone was projecting onto you that. The thing about this is, you may have been in a relationship with someone that was a narcissist and that was love bombing you and, you know, kind of self-absorbed, and they may have tried to transfer that kind of energy over to you, right? For you to be out there being that same way to the next person, because hurt people, right? However, I'm seeing that because you learned some type of karmic lesson, you're not mirroring that person's behavior. In fact, they may be learning and growing and healing with this butterfly energy and talking out their issues. Because talking is upright. Evolving and growing and going into the next phase of their life while healing their inner child and releasing stuff from the past. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing. In regard to your accounts, I'm also seeing your family. So the soul is teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about partnership in regard to your family. So your family could be these people that you're not mirroring. Like, they may be the ones that have this narcissistic, love-bombing, self-absorbed, one-sided kind of behavior. Not saying that that is how your family is. That's just... And I'm also seeing communists with the northern wind. Okay, the reason why I'm saying this is because partnership. Partnership has to do with community and your sense of community. And if people within your community are demonstrating to you within your family that communism is the way of life, then, and, you know, and displaying it with narcissistic ways and love bombing and self-absorbing and being one-sided, then obviously that would make it difficult for you to have healthy relationships with people that don't have those same kind of morals and values or beliefs, right? So I am seeing the evolution, the transformation, the growth, the healing, the inner child, because in a lot of different ways, communism in your family didn't serve you for the growth that you wanted to move in. So I'm seeing that you're not mirroring those ways. And for what I'm seeing is because you're recognizing that you don't have time to be mirroring narcissistic behavior. That's just what I'm seeing. Like, regardless of the money that's in your bank account, that's just what I'm seeing. Like, you don't have time to be mirroring narcissistic behavior. You rather be having conversations that are productive to growth and letting go of the past and healing your inner child. So I'm just seeing the truth. Yep. And the reason why I say I'm seeing the truth is because I see this Ace of Swords, and that's the energy that you're in for the cycle of the Reed. So let me get the weather conditions, the winds explained, and then we'll go into that part of the read. So, okay, your family with the northern wind and the communism, and bless your heart, okay? Then I'm seeing some influence by the way of the northeast and southwestern wind, and or the southwestern wind. Take it as it resonates. So if the northwestern wind, that's the soul teaching the spirit of true self a lesson about the process of partnership. How these were, or the process of power. Honestly, it could be both. And the reason why I say that is because of this. The southwestern wind has to do with the process of power. Process of power is influence from the planet Jupiter. Jupiter goes through an orbital cycle every 11 years. Jupiter influences the experience of change, transformation, and growth. You are going through the process of completing or you're enduring or going through a karmic lesson and cycle. Karmic lessons and cycles are inherited. You did not ask for those problems, okay? However, you were chosen. No one else can overcome these challenges other than you. And you've inherited these challenges because it takes humans to make more humans, though all humans are not made without God. So that means that you have the power and the strength and the ability to overcome these challenges. Do you get what I'm saying? So, I'm seeing that you lost your job. Okay? Process of power, you lost your job. The perception of partnership, people that you work with, what happened after you lost your job, how that affected how you felt within your community, how you could contribute or not contribute because you lost your job, right? It really messes with your mind, losing your job. So, perception of yourself and perception of partnerships with others within your community, okay? And your family. Now, if you come from a communist family or a communist community and you lose your job, how does that affect you feeling secure within your community, right? So the spirit of true self is learning those lessons in that regard. And then I'm seeing that the spirit of true self has also learned a lesson by the way of the soul from the eastern wind when it comes to perception about the divine design of it all. Because if you were born into this family, if you were born into these ideals and this community, there's a reason for it, right? Though there's also a reason why you're not stuck there. So you have your own individual experiences. Though your experiences are a part of something that's bigger than you. So I am seeing that you have gone through something during the cycle of this read that has brought into perspective the divine design of it all. Okay, with that eastern wind. Ooh. And you were seeking security and money, and the angels came in and just, I'm seeing they taught you a lesson about like their, you know, being something better than being a narcissist that's just focused and worried about money. That's what I'm seeing. And when it comes to like mirroring that kind of behavior at this point in your life, it's like you don't have time to be doing that anymore. Because love bombing someone is an unfairness. That person, you know, I mean, other people should get to know the best versions of you is what I'm saying. And it's about healing your inner child and releasing the past. And I can honestly see why, if you were born into a communist family, why that would create some type of childhood wound when it comes to love bombing, because it's like, just buy the kids stuff and that'll solve the problem about me not being there. Like, that's what I'm seeing. Like, I don't know if that's what has happened with you, though it's kind of like what I'm seeing. Like, someone being born into a family where people are treating them like they can be bought. And then, you know, this child grows up into an adult and then they treat other people like they can be bought. You know what I mean? And that's kind of like what I'm seeing. Bless your heart. You will grow from it, okay? As I'm seeing, maybe you want to grow from it. If you don't want to grow from it, then maybe it's not your time. Or you'll grow from it at a different stage in your life. Though what I am seeing is that you don't have time to still be in narcissistic energy or love bombing energy, or to be in relationships with people that are trying to have you mirror that kind of energy, right? And I am seeing that you are in a time of transformation and healing your inner child and releasing the past. So I see you moving in the right direction. So let's just see. The emotions and the specific messages associated with the cycle of this read are for you to feel devoted, for you not to be afraid, for you not to feel inferior, for you not to be worried, for you not to be panicked. And I'm seeing lesson learned. So whatever this karmic lesson is that you went through in regard to narcissism, love bombing, being self-absorbent, being one-sided, not having enough time, not feeling like you could communicate effectively how it is that you were feeling. I'm just seeing, and like I said, lesson learning. And in regard to that, you know, Saturn influence during the cycle of this read, it was a karmic lesson that was learned. So a cycle has come to an end, okay? Alright. If you're not familiar with how it is that I do my reads, I do them based on time that has been offered or is available to me for me to be able to share the message with you. So thank you. The time that have been offered to me is the world, The world means that it's all coming together for your good, okay? The spirit world. That's what I'm seeing. Supernatural, the supernatural and spirit world are coming through for this read. Okay. The energy that I see you in for the cycle of this read is the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups represents a divine offer. So as you can see here, like this person looks like they're contemplating something or thinking hard, or like I said, things did not get awkward. Like things never got awkward. Okay. And that may have been because of this divine offer, this Four of Cups. Okay. And I'm seeing that the Four of Cups was this Ace of Swords with the truth. Like, so maybe the divine offer was the truth for you. Okay. And this energy is being received as creative, original, and not temperamental or moody. Okay. So you lost your job. There was even a divine design to that. Like I said earlier, if you experienced some things that were not so great, like losing your job or being born into a communist family, then, you know, I could see how if you inherited any of these negative emotions associated with those experiences, then now would be the time to devote yourself to that transformation and that change that's going to happen. Heal the inner child that has been hurt from certain things, and, you know, acknowledge the fact that you learned your lesson. Okay? So in the past, during the cycle of this read, I'm seeing that you were in the Knight of Rods. It's just showing me that someone had a lot of interest in you, or you had a lot of interest in someone else, or this is just showing me your cycle. Like the cycle that you've been going through, the karmic lesson that you had to learn from. So it's showing me having an interest in someone, finding them attractive, or them finding you attractive and not crazy. Then there being some type of loss, maybe that you talk to this person about, because you know people do that when they get to know each other. They do talk about their vulnerabilities and stuff like that, right? So this could have either been you having a conversation with this person that you were attracted to about something that happened with you, like you losing your job, right? Or this could have been a time where you lost your job, like you met someone attractive, not crazy, you lost your job. Though what I'm seeing is you being received in this energy as ethical. And refined, like cultivated and remarkable and majestic. So it's kind of like their loss, you know? I'm just saying, because like their loss, oh well. You know, you lost your job, though. The energy that I'm reading for this time in your life is like it was meant to happen. And I say that because you're being received in this energy as like ethical and refined and conscientious and awesome. So you know, or the message could be that it was an awesome time for that to happen, because, you know, it's something that you had to learn and grow from, right? Something that you had to go through. So then I'm seeing the Five of Cups reverse. The Five of Cups reverse is showing me that you did not respond to that situation with hostility or corruption. You weren't aggressive. You weren't warlike. You weren't shady. You weren't being petty or messy or dishonest. Okay? There's like a strong energy of letting go and moving on and not being filled with regret. Okay? So this is what I mean by, you ain't have time to be in no narcissistic energy. You didn't have time to be self-absorbing. You didn't have time to be one-sided or to be like messy or petty. When it came to you losing your job, you were like, okay, moving on. They're lost. Gracefully. Because I'm seeing you also in this energy is like moving on effortlessly. So it could have been like something that you lost of great value as well. Because sometimes when you lose and you come from like a communist family, like being worried about what they're gonna think, or your like a communist community, like you're worried about what they're gonna think. You lost your job, you lost your possessions, though you moved on from it gracefully, is what I'm seeing. Effortlessly, gentle, not hostile, not corrupt. You weren't petty, you weren't shady, you weren't aggressive, you weren't hostile. And it's like when it comes to your accounts and you seeking security and money, it's like that hostility and that energy of corruption, and the fact that that did not happen is like, oh, things just got awkward. And the angels are, because it's like a better way to respond to things that are going on in your life, other than being, responding with pettiness and being shady and being hostile or corrupted. There's always a better way to respond to stuff like that, right? So I'm seeing the overall, so far, like you've evolved in how it is that you respond to these things, probably because of your devotion to learning the lesson and not going through the cycle over and over again, right? And towards the end of the cycle of this read, there's like a recognition of the divine design to all of it. Like I don't have to go through this cycle of, being ambitious about being interested in someone or something, like getting all hyped up about it just to be let down, which is what happens with love bombing. And then being in an energy of regret over it. Because the reality of it is, if you were in an energy, like whether if it was with a job or in a relationship, it's outside of your control, right? What other people do is outside of your control. So you being easygoing about it and you not being petty about it, and like, yeah, you got merited, honestly, to be in the energy of the Emperor. You're being received in this energy as strong, like a strong leader, someone that gives direction and governance, someone that has governance. And you're being received as eccentric, so you have like your own sense of individuality, creativity, like I said. And you got that Four of Cups, like that. And you got that Four of Cups, like that divine offer, right? And you're also being received in this energy as like not exhausted, not worn out, And so I'm just seeing like it went through like some like a like it's a literal cycle of a hardship, and like, yeah, that's what I'm seeing. Like getting hyped up, being ambitious about something. Like this could have been someone that came into your life and like love bombed you, like a narcissist love bombed you, and the expectation was that you were going to be mirroring that same kind of behavior. However, you're not mirroring that behavior. You're not love bombing anyone. Instead, you're taking the time to demonstrate to yourself that you're healing and that you have healed and releasing the past. Okay? And communicating more effectively when it comes to people that you are interested in. Like still having an open heart is what I'm seeing, right? Honestly, this Emperor is clearly unbothered. So you could be a male or a female. Take it as it resonates. And that's it for the cycle of the read. So good for you. You learned your lesson. Now let's talk about your future. So as far as I can see in the future is you deserve some rest. Hello. You done went through some things. You definitely deserve some rest. The Four of Swords represents getting some rest to recuperate and restabilize your strong foundation, okay? And this energy is being received as innocent, chaste, mysterious, non-violent. Okay? Then I'm seeing that there is a union, someone that you can trust, someone that you have met, maybe someone new, someone old. Okay? Someone in your life that you trust. It could be romantic, or it could, be someone in your family, like you healed or you're healing something with someone in your family. Okay? Maybe showing them a new perspective in regard to the divine design of things versus the old way of things, right? So with this Two of Cups, there's trust, there's union, there's that conversation, that talking that needs to happen, okay? You're being received in this energy as hardworking, diligent. So you're diligent in your communication with, having that bond with this person. You're not being narcissistic, or this person is not being narcissistic or love bombing you. Like this is a healthy relationship and not sorrowful, okay? Then I'm seeing that, like, there we go. The Six of Cups energy, someone that you can trust to help give you correct and accurate and helpful guidance, or also someone that is supportive to you in your learning process, right? I'm seeing this energy as healthy and wholesome, and also satisfying, okay? So whoever this person is, like y'all being in the same energy together, there's like a sense of security when y'all are with each other. And considering the Two of Cups is a bonding moment, that's so sweet. It's so sweet. So then I see you in the Three of Cups, which is like, hello, a good time. It's not awkward, like I said. It's not awkward at all. Because you're not mirroring narcissism. It's like a good time when you all come together. 6 and 3 is 9 of Cups. I'm seeing joy. A lot of joy. Okay? You're very happy, and it's a healthy kind of happy, okay? And considering the fact that that is coming from the energy of you being the star, I'm also seeing you in the star energy moving forward. A mature star. So like I said, lesson learned, and you're being seen in this energy like the main character, right, of your lifetime, your life show, right? You are the one that transmutes the energy of what it is that you want to experience in life. And you took on the challenge that was given to you by the way of that karmic lesson that you had to learn from, and you obviously grew from it. You elevated from that situation or that circumstance. You took heed to the lessons that the angels were coming in and expressing to you. Probably because you wanted real love. I mean, people play with magic and all this other stuff, though the experience of love is a natural type of magic. And you know that it is because everybody wants it. And when you have it, that person that you can trust, that person that you feel safe around, the person that can give you guidance and support you in a way where you feel like you don't have to owe them back, right? There's a sense of security here and reason to celebrate because you are the star. Mature, so you may be older, and you're in this energy, you know, not scared, not mischievous, not feeling like you got to be sneaky, or these people that are around you, you don't feel like they're going to betray you or disappoint you. Okay? There's a sense of healing in all of this. And you could be like protecting yourself from mirroring narcissism or being a love bomber, like listening more to what it is that these people have to say because you care about them and you love them. Okay? And if you think that they talk about some BS and it's all focused on money, then you do what you have to do to make sure that what it is that you are interested in is communicated effectively, okay? Always prioritize the wellness of your soul. Do not try to force yourself to be a part of a conversation that does not interest you. I say that all the time when I'm on social media and there are panels of people having conversations, and when they're talking about certain stuff, I'm like, hey everybody, this is not my conversation. I'm gonna holler at all of y'all later. Like, it's no offense, though that is not my kind of conversation. So I'll be like, I'm gonna holler at y'all later. And it's no hard feelings. It's like, yeah, we know. Like, you're like all zen and peaceful and stuff like that. So the stuff that they're talking about, gender wars, right? And like in depth, like, yes. This sometimes it gets kind of wild, the opinions, and you know, I could sit and listen if I wanted to. Though if I'm already at a certain vibration and my energy is a different kind of way, I'm just like, I'll holler at y'all later, you know, and we just chilling. And that's cool. It's nothing wrong with that. You don't have to force yourself to be a part of a conversation you don't want to be a part of. Okay? This is your life. Then, as far into your future as I can see, I'm seeing you in the Ace of Cups energy. And this Ace of Cups energy, like I said, your heart chakra is not closed off. You have an open heart. And it's open to love. So that's what's coming for you. So then I'm seeing you in this energy as comfortable, cozy, feeling cool, chill, being delicate, you know, with yourself, delicate with others. Also not demanding, not difficult, and not bothersome, okay? So new amazing things are going to happen for you. I'm so excited. And the angel message was in the beginning that there's something better than just seeking security and money. You know, you may be cautious about seeking security in relationships, which I can completely understand, especially with the family that you came from. However, do not allow the experiences of your past to close you off from having an open heart to the love that God has prepared for you and others. Right? Because you can, technically, the whole human race is a family. And as a human race, we probably are going to grow and do better in how it is that we treat each other. And the world will become more of a peaceful place. You know, the more real and tangible that we keep projecting that energy, the more that we'll experience it, though it starts with us. And when the angels say that there's something better than just money to seek security in, money will come to you. With this Ace of Cups in your future, it's just showing me that maybe love is one of those things that is something better, and you deserve to experience that genuine. And what I mean by genuine is, like, if you come from a family of communists and you're surrounded by money and people that have a bunch of money, and that's how they keep their friends, or, you know, buy their family members or whatever. In the relationships that you've been in, you felt like maybe this person is a gold digger, or maybe that person is a gold digger, or whatever. You have an opportunity to experience real love that's genuine, where someone doesn't just want you for your money, is something that you deserve to inherit. It's something that your family deserves to inherit, your bloodline deserves to inherit. And you may have gone through certain situations that were not so great, though you are the one that changed the game. You grew from it, overcame those challenges like God knew you would, okay? So to you, Aries, I do send love and light. I am an independent government contractor. I have to change gears. And I am in the process of doing a fundraiser for me to continue taking on those contracts and going out there and doing community service projects. So here's the video for that. Hey my everythings, I hope that you all are doing well. So we have a goal. Do you know how I do the service projects like American Red Cross, Habitat for Humanity, working with FEMA? I'm in the recruitment process for a new government service project. That requires relocation, and your girl needs some money. So if you or anyone that you know is willing to help in the support or the move, I would greatly appreciate it. Make sure that you like, share, and subscribe, because we only have a few months. I know it's like a last minute ask, though this is something that we really need so that everything can go out and make a difference, okay? Thank you so much, and I appreciate you all for supporting the channels. Bye! I want to thank you all so much for being so supportive to my channel, as well as me and the efforts that I make and commit myself to when it comes to making a difference in the world. If you have any projects or community service things that you would like to share with me, opportunities, or things that you have an interest in that you want to talk about, please feel free to message me in the comments. In the description box is the link to the GoFundMe page. If you would like to make any donations, they are welcomed and appreciated. Or if you would also like to share the link with someone that you think will want to support, that's also welcomed and appreciated. Thank you so much. Though from me to you, I send so much love, because I love you all for being very supportive of me. Without you, I would not know why it is that I've been called to do this. So I want to thank you all so much for your donations and your efforts to be supportive. And I wish you all an amazing Turn Up Tuesday. And I will see you all next time. Bye.